Hi everyone, my name is Sandra. Welcome back to my channel. So this is a first video for me. I've been talking about this for a long time now and I haven't really done this. So all I'm doing here is doing a flip through of my bullet journal. This is my very first. I don't really want to call it official bullet journal, but it is. I did not film this on YouTube at all. So when I first found Amanda Rach Lee, this is kind of how I got into bullet journaling. I started watching YouTube, and I never was really a YouTube watcher before, but I started watching somehow and I caught sight of Amanda Rach Lee's channel and I really liked the whole concept of bullet journaling. I think I'd heard about it a couple years ago and I thought it was too much work, but that was when I was in school and I didn't have time for it. And so I started, and this was like my practice journal to kind of get into it. And I think I literally listed all of her journals or her videos in here, not her journals, well, her videos. And I watched all of them and I practiced some of like the techniques, and I really practiced my calligraphy and just to like get better. So this journal, let me just forewarn you guys, it's a mess. First of all, it's not a bullet journal. It's a lined, like it's a bullet journal, but it's lined. It's not like a dot grid notebook. And it was like a practice. It was actually a regular journal that I was going to use for writing my thoughts and feelings in, but I decided to switch it to like a bullet journal. And yeah, so just we're going to get started and I'll maybe tell you a few things about each of the spreads. But for the most part, it's a huge mess, and most of my inspiration did come from Amanda Rach Lee because at the time she's the only one I had watched at the beginning. I like to color, so I used color a lot, as you will soon see. So we'll just flip through, and then if there's something I want to say, I will talk about it. And in addition, I covered up all of the things I didn't really want to be seen with little sticky notes. And this is where I wrote out all of Amanda's videos, and I'd check them off as I would watch them. So as you can see, everything is all over the place and not cohesive at all. And I just jumped from theme to theme. I didn't really pick anything specific. Every page was a different spread, but that was why it was my practice one. So getting into the thick of things now, this is where I kind of started to pick a theme and just go with it. So these were my alcohol markers, so you can see where they bled through the other page. And these are my Prisma Color Premier alcohol markers, so I have a lot of them, so I'm just going to continue flipping through really fast here. This was my first cohesive theme that I did, and it was kind of like a ocean slash shell and kind of like nautical theme, I guess. I love this quote right here. That's like one of my favorites in this journal. And I really experimented with a lot of scrapbook paper too. And this was October. So there are some themes that I want to repeat for my new journal coming in October. And they're definitely going to be more cohesive, and they're not going to be like this, but I am going to get inspiration from what I've already done in the past. And I think I've mentioned this already in another video. Oh, and as you can see, I was obsessed with Emily Jean Beauty, so I wrote down all of her videos as well and checked through them as I watched them. But I think because I'm going to an Art Journal Olive B5 notebook for my next journal, I think I'm going to go back to the weekly spread as opposed to like having a daily spread. And I think it will work good when I have a bigger notebook. So we'll see how that goes. And so this picture here, I did redo this. This isn't an original. I found this on Instagram, but I did do this again in one of my newer bullet journals, which you'll see in when I go through that bullet journal as well. And the same with this picture here. I love this, by the way. And I believe there's one more coming up. This one here, I did this as well. And I believe that was in my last Art Journal Olive notebook. And now this theme, I love this, and I want to do this again in my new bullet journal. As you can see, I tried using the watercolor technique with some Tombows, and I want to do this again because I just love this whole cover page. So I might actually just do this spread because I'm in love with it. The calendar, not so much, but that first cover spread was amazing. And it is funny, you do go back, if you go back and look at your previous bullet journal spreads, even if you weren't in love with them, you can get some inspiration from your own. But these are all of my favorite colors, and probably this one and the next couple are like some of my favorite spreads. I love this one as well. And this one, even though I never even ended up using the grocery list. And that is the last page in this journal, y'all. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. I'd love to have you. And click the bell notification so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. I have like 5 more of these journals, so keep tuned for those. I will be showing a flip through of those as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.